I was going to do a couple more videos on the reloading series, and I was going to get into malfunctions, maybe overcharging or undercharging cases. I really didn't want to segue into this off of my own. I was just going to stick some pictures that I found online up there, and but instead now I have something to show you from my own experience this weekend at the range. So the gun was running fine. Really had no problems. Then my girlfriend went to shoot the gun, and it just sounded, I knew as soon as she shot that it was a little louder than normal. And I saw that the gun double fed, and this M&P, it malfunctions. It fails to go into battery a little bit every now and again with these reloads, which I'm trying to take care of, but it double fed, which it never does. So I knew immediately. So I grabbed the gun, I opened it up and looked, and what happened is I still have, you can't see it on camera, I'm going to take a few pictures and put this at the end of the video, but I have part of the casing still in the barrel, right about right there. I looked on the ground and I found the other part of the casing, which I don't know. Hang on, let me put you on macro, see if we can get you a better view of this. That's the bottom half of the casing. It was a spear nickel casing, and I'm going to get into the nickel part here. My opinions on nickel. I hesitated to shoot these nickels. I have, I don't know, probably 500 of these, and I reloaded a few about last year. And I was real hesitant to shoot them because I don't like nickel. I've heard bad stories about the nickel cases. So unfortunately, this happened with the nickel case. I think what happened is, I don't think I overcharged the round. I take all the precautions. I mean, I might have. I mean, I can't be positive, but I take all the precautions in the world to avoid double charging on this machine. Before I get up, if I have anybody comes and bothers me or I get distracted for any reason, what I do is I always finish up the 4 that are on the machine. So this way, when I walk back to the reloader, I'm coming back to a fresh machine. There's nothing up there. So it's hard for me to double charge the cases. Also, I check just about every 10. I always check and do a powder check and check the grains. I could have. I mean, I'm not saying it didn't happen. I can't be sure. But what I'm thinking happened is nickel cases are prone to get very brittle. And these are old. I got these particular cases back in like 2007. I reloaded them last year in 2010. But I've heard stories that these nickel cases, the more you resize them, they start to get brittle and they start to break down a little bit. I always check my cases, not necessarily before I shoot them at the range, but when I reload them, after I reload, I give them a quick once over to see if there's anything wrong with the cases. I didn't see anything wrong with these, but I think if it would have overcharged, the casing would be more ripped apart, where this looks like a pretty even crack. So I'm thinking maybe there was something, the case was a little brittle, the pressure inside the case actually kind of ripped it, the extractor pulled the bottom out and left the front of the casing in. So I guess my point is, I'm trying everything I can to get that casing out of here, but nothing seems to be working. I even took one of the lead bullets that I made and pounded it through like I was slugging my barrel. I pounded it through the front to try to push that casing out the back of it, and it didn't even budge. It didn't move. I've soaked it overnight. Nothing's happening. So it looks to me, for now, unless anybody has any ideas, contact me. Will you let me know? But it looks as of now I'm going to have to get a new barrel. Smith & Wesson has them for like $104, or I could go to a match grade barrel. I haven't decided yet. So there it is, guys. Be careful when you reload. Check your loads over, double check everything, make sure. I mean, this could have been a big problem. I mean, it could have literally blown up the gun. It didn't bulge the barrel. I've already checked that.